What's up, everyone? SconzE here with One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. We're about to be like mid cutscene, or well, not mid. You didn't miss anything if you watched the last episode. For some reason, there wasn't like a pause after where we left off. It jumped straight into this on its own. I don't know why. So I guess this is how the game does it. So I started the recording up. Don't want you guys to miss anything.
町じゃごたごたあったけど、この先はここにいる全員の敵は同じだ。いいか、仲間。俺たちは同志だ。一方、先行してロビンを追っていたサンジは、ルッチたちに阻まれてロビン奪還に失敗。ルフィたちの Oh, that's right, dude. The Sanji, that was one of Sanji's best times, you know, before they ruined his character post time skip. Sanji on the sea train, oh, he was just, dude, he was moving. I love that one. Where he's just like, he's walking through, and then the Navy workers or whatever, like, or the Navy officers, whatever it is, they all see Sanji, they're like, wait a second, and then they just beats him up. There's the party table and everything. Yeah, Sanji, and then he had the fight with the chef too. The chef sucked. He was really annoying, but it was still cool. Still a cool fight, and that's, you know, some people think that's where Sanji learned his Diablo Jambe, because he saw the wheel spinning, creating the flames and stuff, and Sanji's like, oh, if I spin and make it turn into a flame. And then people thought fucking Sanji was like Lunarian when that first happened. There's Giraffe, there's Kaku. And what is his name? Jabara, I think, is the wolf one. Alright. I think we're gonna... Should we stick with Zoro? Should we go Luffy? We're gonna go... They have changed costume, normal, Enies lobby. But not for the other characters. Episode costume, Mr. Prince. Because they have different outfits too. You know, but nobody complains about this. Everyone all want to complain about Sparking Zero and the lack of character customization. Well, you know, nobody said anything about One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. It's like people like to just pick and choose what they hate and don't hate, and don't apply their logic to other things of the same nature. Yeah, I'm calling everyone out.
Nami-san, それとついでにナミさん以外のアホども、ロビンちゃん救出の前に話が。
He's like, I love you guys.
ロビンちゃんは CP9 に何やら過去の根っこをつかまれちまってる。別に奪い返せなかった言い訳をしてんじゃねえが、敵地に乗り込んでもロビンちゃんが戻ってくるかはわからねえ。なもん関係あるか。
Dude, even Chopper's getting hyped.
とにかくロビンと会って話すしかないわね。
エニエスロビーについて簡単に調べておいた。本島全門を抜けてまっすぐ進めば裁判所に着く。さらに先、島の裏手には。
I love how they're just standing outside and not getting attacked by anyone from the Marines. Oh, that's right, he does do that. Oh, you know what? That does happen, right? I think they are just like outside the thing, and then Luffy just like, he just plunges into the attack. A Tower of Law to rescue Robin. Oh, is this gonna be all in one? Oh shit, does this happen all in like one level? Like, are we gonna wind up fighting Lucci too? Alright, let's get this stuff up. Let's get these things up. Can't even do anything more to do this. There's leadership, what is this? Yeah, that's what I should be increasing. I really should be paying attention to what I'm increasing. I've just been like kind of doing it randomly. Where's the other one? Here. Alright, do this. This. Alright, yeah. Looking good. Special move. We do want special moves, however, I also want... Oh, well, that's a new one. Streaming Wolf Sword. Alright, skill set. Did we get a new one, right? Was Tenacity? Pursuit? Oh, no, we just got a spot for it. Leadership makes enemy touchers easier to capture. Makes it less likely to push to enemy attacks. Yeah, I'll put Tenacity on. And special moves. I think we have something new. I like that one. Deal that enemy while retaliating against enemies. Sure, let's try it. Streaming Wolf Swords. Alright, set sail. Let's go. Oh, I forgot. You can dash to... I like that. I completely forgot about that up until now. Should have realized sooner. But when you're doing these like attacks and stuff, you know, it stops your movement afterwards. But you can chain the attack by like dashing, and it cancels your movement and lets you go into another one. Oh, we have a fucking big guy over here. Get the bandana on for you. Try out that new move. That's cool. But the thing is, these like other moves, like, they are cool. I mean, this one you do a lot with. But you gotta be doing these moves. Breakthrough Island Gate. We are here. Oh, do I have to like attack the Island Gate? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Maybe I'm supposed to, hold on, I'm probably supposed to beat this guy first. Alright, now we cleared out. Defend the Frankie family until the gates open. I gotta do this for a fucking minute and 20 seconds. What the fuck? Stop. Stop what you're doing. Nope. Where's the other one? Oh my gosh, I just whipped all that. There's another one? Or is this the same guy? Looks like they got chef hats on. Another 38 seconds. Come on. Stop. You. Oh my gosh, and he ran to fight SconzE. What? Am I not a threat enough for you? No, you're not. I'm too much of a threat for you. He got scared. He's like, I'll fight this guy. He looks like a number 4 of the crew. Sorry, bro. Big 3 is full. Her monster trio is full. Have you guys seen that meme? It's like the one where it's like they have like the guy like with his hand on the shoulder of another guy, and they did it with it's Jinbei putting his hand on SconzE's shoulder with Zoro in the background. And it's just Jinbei saying, sorry bro, Monster Trio's full. So good. It's true. We talked about, I mentioned 2 episodes ago, but we did me, Alice, and Diane, we did a anime talk stream. We didn't have anything planned, but it's on the channel. It's just us kind of rambling and stuff, a lot of ranting too. And we talked about who we think, one of the things we just like brought up was like who's the strongest like Straw Hats, and me and Alice are in agreement. We think Jinbei is stronger than SconzE. I will always stand by that. I think SconzE will become stronger than Jinbei, by the end of the show, without a doubt. However, I think still, even as of now, I think Jinbei is still, I think he's number 3. Zoro number 2, Jinbei 3. And some people are like, oh, but the Monster Trio. Okay, one thing people gotta realize is Monster Trio doesn't refer to, like, strongest in Luffy's crew. Monster Trio just refers to the 3 of them, like, fighting together. In most cases, pretty much, like, you know, majority of the time, they are the strongest in the crew. However, that is something people need to know, is that they're not called that because of that. It's just, they are the Monster Trio. It's just like their title. But yeah, Jinbei, I think still as of now, I mean, Jinbei fought off Big Mom in, you know, Whole Cake. Like, you could look it up online. Jinbei, that was a whole thing that, like, happened. He stood back. He let the Straw, while the Straw Hats escaped, he was the one to fend off Big Mom and all that stuff. Like, and people were like, oh, but by then, like, you know, like, Sanji's gotten stronger by then and stuff, too. It's like, okay, do you think Jinbei is just, like, you think Jinbei's just a bum who just does nothing the entire time? Like, bro, no. Jinbei also gets stronger, too. Do you think that, like, Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji are the only ones on the crew who, like, whose strength increases? No, Jinbei also obviously gets stronger over time, too. So if he already starts off, like, way stronger, he's gonna continue to get stronger, you know what I mean? So, wait, where is this path here? Like, what the fuck is this? There's, like, a path here that's just, like, not there. Alright, I gotta get over to the other gate thing. Oh, what is this? This is a submission? Alright, we could do the submission, that's fine. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it together with Sanji. Oh, I suppose we could give Sanji a helping hand. He needs it. Oh, it's like, what was I talking about before? Oh, yeah, with Jinbei. Like, Jinbei just has better feats of strength. Like, even in Wano, I'm like, yeah, Queen is definitely stronger than, who did he fight? Was it, he fought, Who's Who. That's who he fought, right? I think he fought Who's Who. And it's like, yeah, Queen is definitely a lot stronger than Who's Who. However, Who's Who, he was like a knockoff Lucci. Same type of deal with his devil fruit and everything. Plus, he was also a power user and all that. OG Navy member. But the thing is, though, Jinbei, like, got to work and beat him in a single episode. Jinbei was like, alright, like, tell me your story, got it, and you're beat. Sanji, like, Sanji still struggles with his fights. Like, Jinbei just, he gets the work done because, like, he's strong. He was one of the 7 warlords. And for those saying, like, oh, 7 warlords aren't nothing. Alright, well, Mihawk and Crocodile, who are now, you know, cross-guild 2 billion bounty, I think is other. Not only Mihawk's the strongest swordsman in the world, they also had, you know, Doflamingo, whatever, who, well, Luffy beat him and everything, but in reality, he only beat him because of Law's help and, like, other things, and if it was just a one-on-one fight at the time. That's a lot of Luffy's fights, let's be real, is he would lose if it was just straight up one-on-one at the time. If he fought Doflamingo one-on-one, he would have lost. If he fought Kaido one-on-one, he would have lost. There's a lot of things where Luffy just gets help. Not that that's an issue, you know, it's part of the whole, like, that's why it's important to make friends along the way, so, you know, you get the backup and stuff, you know, have your friends help you on your journey to become stronger. But the thing is, like, Jinbei's just always been strong. Like, he gets fights done. Like, Sanji still has, you know, he's still got more to go. I think, you know, I think Sanji's getting close to Jinbei. I wouldn't say he's, like, far. He's close, but I think Jinbei still has the edge and everything. And he's the strongest fish man. First son of the sea, Jinbei. Like, don't discredit my boy like that, you know? Alright. What do we gotta be doing? Defend until Frankie family opens the gate. Can you guys continue? Frankie family starts working out. Why? Because these dudes like ran into them. I see more of these guys coming. Damn, didn't even finish him. Realistically, how did the Straw Hats get through Enies lobby? Realistically, how did that happen? I feel like it's the same thing with Luffy beating Crocodile. Like, you had to beat it through, like, you know, just because, like, part of the story and everything. But where the Straw Hats were at, like, dude, this is the world government. They should have been way more prepared at Enies lobby. I mean, take Impel down. They couldn't even deal. They couldn't deal with Magellan. Enies lobby, realistically, it wouldn't have worked for the story, because they would have never been able to do what they needed to do. But like realistically, Enies lobby should have had some guy like Magellan there, and the Straw Hats wouldn't get through. I feel like One Piece has multiple cases of that, where it's like they shouldn't have got through that arc, but they did because, you know, you gotta have a story. I feel like Alabasta was like that. Luffy should never beat Crocodile. I think it was fine them beating like Baroque Works and everything, because, like, you know, they were what they were, but Crocodile himself is like way more powerful. Enies lobby, they probably shouldn't have gone through that. Like, I mean, you have CP9 and Lucci. Like, should Luffy have been able to beat Lucci? I mean, I don't know. I don't know whether he should have been able to beat him or not. Like, he did, and it's fine. I think, yeah, you could say he beats Lucci. But, however, there should have been someone stationed here, like Magellan, you know? I think that I still stand with. It just makes more sense to how the fucking world government does stuff. I mean, it's like, especially like, dude, the elders, I hate that the elders are like finally showing up now in Egghead Island, because it goes to show, okay, the elders are like, oh, we're these like all-powerful beings that could like fight, you know, whoever. It's like, if they have no problem showing up, I mean, like, obviously they don't like to like show up and like, you know, appear before like other people and all that jam, but it's like they're doing it on Egghead Island because they have to. It's a very serious issue for them, but it's like things would have never got to that point in the first place if they just showed up to things earlier. It's like, oh, we leave it up to these guys to do it, like, take care of this. Oh, you failed 20 times over and now the Straw Hats are at Egghead. Okay, now we'll show up. Like, come on. It's like, I think the elders should have never showed up at all. The fight with the elders should have been something where the Straw Hats come across the elders rather than the elders come to the Straw Hats. Because otherwise, then it makes no sense why they didn't show up sooner. Because all this would have ended. They knew Robin was doing stuff with it. I mean, literally why they sent CP9 and everyone after Robin. They knew about, like, you know, with the poneglyphs and stuff, and Robin was part of the Straw Hats, and they had to deal with that and everything. It's like they knew about these things. They knew how serious and dangerous it was, yet they just let it go, and now they show up. It's just like, either have them show up earlier, or have the Straw Hats go to them, not the other way around. Because then it just seems like they're there for the sake of being there, and no actual, like, real reasoning upon their parts. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, One Piece does have a lot like that, where stuff just feels like it happens for the sake of the story. I think after we beat Bluna, I think this is the end of this level. This move is great for like hordes, but when it's a one-on-one, you cannot make it last. You just fly right past them. Yeah, I just got reminded of, so like one of the DLCs in this game is like Uda. You get Uda from like the One Piece film Red. And like, I hate that they just like were like, Uda is Shanks' daughter, and Luffy was friends with them the entire time since they were children. Like, get the fuck out of here. What is that ass pull? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Oh yeah, Shanks had like a daughter the whole time. Like I think it's adoptive daughter. But even still, it's like that would have came up in the story. And you would have seen all of a sudden she's just there in Windmill Village or whatever. I think that's called what's called Luffy's place. And yeah, she was there and friends with Luffy and stuff. We just never saw it before because there's just no reason really. Fucking ass pull out of here. I hate when they do shit like that. There was another thing that pissed me off where they did something like that, too, regarding Shanks. Oh, yeah, that is Shanks' evil fucking twin brother bullshit. That pisses me off, too. Because it's like, okay, so this cat, like, if Shanks is an evil twin brother, why should we give a fuck? Shanks is barely in the show. Guess what, guys? This character that appears once every 500 episodes has an evil brother. Oh my god, like, okay, and I don't give a fuck about, dude, the Shanks Glazers are ridiculous. Who gives a fuck about some character that never shows up in the show? He's never there. Why do we care? If I'm gonna give a fuck about a character, I'm gonna give a fuck about a character that actually makes appearances. But no, yeah, Shanks, Shanks the whole, that was another ass pull, because it's like, why does it matter? Who gives a fuck? He's not even in the show, this guy, so whatever. I think they should have done something like Luffy has a fucking evil brother. Then it would be like, that would be crazy, because it's like, what? Because he's the main character in the show. Or maybe like Sanji. Sanji all of a sudden, Sanji actually has this family, like, where they're the fucking evil scientist dudes and shit like that. And it's like, I think it is stupid, Sanji, the whole thing was like, oh, he's a Germa cyborg thing, like, that's why, you know, he could bend crazy and his body's weird and he could do flames and shit, and it's like, you know, he rejects all that. But I think that should have never just been a thing in the first place. The whole him, cyborg thing, whatever, the rest of his siblings be cyborg, I think they should have been evil scientist family. But the whole cyborg thing, I don't like that. Or maybe his siblings turn themselves into cyborgs later on. I don't like the idea of, like, them being born like that. Like, no, whatever. But either way, that was interesting. It's like, oh, Sanji's got a whole family thing. Whoa. You know, whoa. But yeah, Shanks, why should we give a fuck about that? One thing I will say, though, that I do think is, like, the whole thing about, like, Sanji being a cyborg and, oh, Zoro's is possessed by a demon, or like Zoro, this is real, Zoro is the descendant of fucking Ryuma and shit, like whatever. Like, bro, that shit is so lame, because it just takes away from Zoro and Sanji. It's like, oh, they're powerful and they're like, up until like in recent times in One Piece, it was like they're just strong because they worked for it. Now it's like, oh, they're just strong because of their lineage. That's all. They didn't actually, like, yes, they still worked for it, but it's like, yeah, they have a pretty easy handicap. You know, they're descendants of strong people, whatever. Sanji's cyborg, Zoro, Ryuma descendant, possessed by whatever the fuck you want to, like, do. It's like, what? I hate the idea that this character has to be this person's, related to this person to be strong, or this character has to have had this happen and then be strong. It's like, can a character just be strong because they just earned it? Because they're just a regular person, they earned it? Like, why can't Zoro just have, like, earned his strength? Why does he have to be a descendant of Ryuma? Why can't Zoro just be Zoro? And same thing with Luffy! Making his stupid, the fucking Gum fruit be the sun god fruit completely ruins it. It takes away everything he's earned. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I'm dead serious right now. Because look at it like this. Luffy had a stupid fruit, like Doflamingo's fruit, the string fruit. Like, most people would be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with the string fruit? But Doflamingo, because he was a genius, made it work for him and became really powerful. Luffy, he had the stupid rubber fruit. What the fuck are you gonna do with a little stretchy fruit? You stretch out, like, whatever. It's like, you'd be like Mr. Fantastic. But it's like, Luffy made it his own and became super powerful. You could also say, oh, he's also the grandson of Garp and son of Dragon, so he's got that going. But he's a main character. It's okay for the main character to have some lineage. When it comes to, like, okay, every single character ever in the show is related to this character, then it's like, alright, like, can we have some originals? With Luffy, though, that's fine. It's part of the story, you know. It, you know, gives this dynamic of he has, you know, relatives in the Marines and relative in part of the Revolutionaries. But back to the main point, is he has the Gum fruit. A stupid fruit that he made his own and became powerful with. That's awesome. Oh, guess what? His fruit wasn't actually a stupid fruit that he made his own. It was actually one of the most powerful fruits of all fucking existence. It was the Sun God fruit. And now it's like, cool. So Luffy didn't actually earn anything. He just had an OP fruit the entire time. Cool. That takes away the uniqueness of his character and, you know, and his fruit and him making it his own. That takes away all of it. Because it turns out, oh, guess what? It's the fucking Joy Boy fruit. It's the fucking Sun God fruit. Wow. Great. There goes him earning his own power. Awesome. Whatever, though. Whatever. If that's what they want to do, they just want to be stupid, it's fine. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. Ruin characters. Ruin the show. It's fine. Anyways, with that rant, we're going to end this episode. And the next episode, we'll go fight CP9 or whatevs. See you there. Bye-bye.